Welcome back. I'm Linda Kincaid, and Atomic Blonde ignites the Hollywood box office.
Hey, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Barbie exploding movie expectations with $155 million in North American ticket sales alone. That's according to Warner Brothers, the parent of CNN. Oppenheimer also doing its bit on what was billed as the Barbenheimer blockbuster opening weekend. It's been called the biggest collective box office turnout of the post-pandemic era. So is this big bounce back Hollywood has been hoping for, and from a film with a woman at the helm? I want to go live to Los Angeles and welcome Lisa McKnight, Executive Vice President and Global Head of Barbie and Dolls at Mattel. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Linda. Great to be with you.
So you, of course, are the head of Barbie, the brand. You and your global team were transformative in transforming really the image of the Barbie brand, of Barbie Mania, of Barbie Core. What has been your reaction to the film?
I couldn't be more thrilled. I mean, I've always known that Barbie's been a trailblazer, but the fact that she is breaking records, the fact that the world is celebrating the brand, Barbie, the color pink like never before, is really a spectacle. We are beyond thrilled and just can't wait to see what else happens. The response has been tremendous. It's a giant party and everyone is showing up.
And give us some background, Lisa, on how this film came about. Because as far as branding goes, I can't imagine it gets better than this. But from those involved, even the main actress, Margot Robbie, she read the screenplay for this film and didn't think it would ever see the light of day.
Well, we knew that we wanted to do something that was groundbreaking. We've certainly throughout the years received many creative treatments for a Barbie movie, but it really wasn't until we were introduced to Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig that we knew we had something incredibly compelling. The movie is smart, it's unexpected, it pushes boundaries, it creates fun comedic moments, but also emotional moments. And there's really something for everyone in this film.
And we're just showing some graphics there. Obviously, it's doing well for the theater chains, and obviously it's the biggest box office weekend in a post-pandemic world. One of the biggest weekends in the last decade, as you can see there, since the Avengers Endgame. Also up there, but this is unique in that it's not a sequel to another film. It's original. How do you see this translating into sales for Barbie, the doll?
Well, again, everybody wants to express themselves through the brand right now, and certainly the brand is synonymous with the color pink, and so we've all seen the pink tsunami wash around the world. Pink is the hottest color in fashion, home design, beauty. The world is really embracing the color. It's a time where people, I think, are looking for some levity, looking for positivity, joyfulness, and the spirit behind Barbie, and certainly her connection to the color pink, is creating some really great sales opportunities for us. We have an amazing toy line, naturally, celebrating key moments in the film across dolls and vehicles and construction, but then lifestyle product, Crocs and wonderful footwear, luggage, beauty, cosmetic programs. Everybody wants a piece of this brand, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
I want to play some sound from the author of The Good, the Bad, and the Barbie, Tanya Lee Stone, who spoke about Barbie's legacy. Let's just take a listen.
There were just as many people sending me stories about how Barbie made them feel less than or inferior or gave them body image issues, as there were people who felt that she was empowering to them.
It's a discussion we've heard many times over the last few decades as to whether Barbie represents a healthy image to young girls. What's your response to that?
Well, it's interesting. Barbie's body has certainly been a topic of conversation throughout her, 60, almost 65 years. We made real efforts over 10 years ago to modernize and evolve the actual doll and Barbie's body. We introduced new body types for the first time, which was a real breakthrough for the brand. Barbie now comes as a curvy Barbie, tall, petite. We've got dolls with disabilities, dolls in wheelchairs, dolls with prosthetic limbs. We've incredibly evolved the line. And today there's over 175 different types of Barbies to be a better reflection of the world that kids see around them. So we are embracing inclusivity. We are, again, evolving. And there's always still more work to do.
It's interesting, the film's had so much praise for it being very inclusive, but also some criticism. I want to bring up a tweet from a conservative commentator, Ben Shapiro, who went on a 45-minute rant about the film, saying he was dragged to see the film. It was one of the most woke movies I've ever seen. Then he obviously posted his review. I imagine he is not the target audience for this film, a middle-aged, far-right conservative male.
Well, again, the film was intended for a broad audience, and I think the overall response has been wildly positive. Everybody, again, I think is ready for an event. People are using Barbie to gather and connect with friends, and people are buying tickets as groups. So it really is a galvanizing moment, and I think, again, for the most part, it's reaching women, it's reaching men, it's reaching families, it's reaching kids. And the majority of the world is enjoying this film.
And over the past 5 or 6 years, as far as I was reading, there were several iterations of a film that made its way to Mattel. Is that correct? And for whatever reason, things didn't happen, didn't come to fruition. And then this one somehow hit the mark. Why did this one work in terms of the screenplay and the team behind it?
Absolutely. We again, for as long as I've been at Mattel, which is almost, over 2 decades, we've always wanted to take Barbie to the big screen. And we've received a lot of treatments along the way and a lot of approaches. We knew we didn't want to create a toy commercial. We knew we wanted to do something unexpected and to create conversation and to create a cultural event. And again, it wasn't until we were introduced to Margot Robbie and the Lucky Chap production team, and of course, Greta Gerwig and her writing partner and partner, Noah Baumbach, with this incredible script that made us uncomfortable. I will share, there have been moments where I had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. But again, that's what's made this such a breakthrough film. And we also, of course, had incredible partnership with Warner Brothers along the way that also pushed us in a really good way.
Well, congratulations, making history. I'm looking forward to see the film. Appreciate your time, Lisa McKnight, the Executive Vice President and Global Head of Barbie and Dolls at Mattel. Thank you.
Thank you so much.